Kano State's constabulary blast gas explosion. Federal government commissions Federal Pay Office in Kano to reduce cost of transaction taxes of residents. And on the foreign scene, Sweden and Finland to submit NATO bid.
This is Free Global News.
Good evening, you listen to Freedom Global News 9.5 FM. I am Hauwa Adamu Kiyawa. Today is the 17th of May 2022, which is equivalent to the 16th of Shawwal 1443 after Hijri. And now the news in full. The police commander in Kano State has confirmed the killing of 4 persons after a gas explosion on Tuesday morning in Kano. The State Commissioner of Police, Samaila Dikko, stated this in a radio and television broadcast today in the state. Dikko said that the gas exploded at a welding point near a primary school on Abba Road in Sabongari, Kano. He said rescue workers were making efforts to discover people trapped where the explosion occurred. Dikko urged residents of the state to remain calm as the situation is under control. Reports say that the explosion, which occurred near the Winners Kids Academy, resulted in damage in some buildings in the area. Meanwhile, Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, has commiserated with the families and residents of the Sabongari over the gas cylinder explosion. Professor Yemi Osinbajo stated this today during a visit to the explosion site today. Osinbajo described the incident as sad and unfortunate, where families of the victims and prayed for the avoidance of future incidents.
This was a blast coming from gas cylinder. The welder, several others, about 9 and more, as a result of this incident, and children in the school crossed. This is very sad and very unfortunate development, and we are here just to say, how deeply regrettable this incident is, and to pray that the Lord God Almighty will comfort the families of all of those who have lost their lives.
While delivering his speech, the governor of Kano State, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduchi, stated that Kano State government will aid the families of those that lost their lives and those wounded.
I sent my deputy governor to be here in order to assess the situation. Your Excellency, the Kano State government will do something to those who lost their lives, to the families of those who lost their lives, and also to those children who are wounded. We assure you that the Kano State government will be so conscious about places where such kind of trade takes place, because it is not appropriate for the welders to be among a high population, and also have an inspectorate division, environmental inspectorate division, that usually go on to find out this kind of welding, this kind of trade.
Correspondent Zara also reports that the government appreciated the Vice President for concern. On important arena, Super Falcons head coach Randy Waldrum has invited 32 players to the camp as the cup holders get set
is to play in Group C of the 12-team tournament alongside South Africa's Bayana, Botswana and Burundi. Meanwhile, relegated Watford will not activate their option to sign Super Eagles midfielder Peter Echevo permanently from Stoke City. New manager Rob Edwards is set to talk with club chiefs in the coming days, during which the current playing squad will be discussed, and the owners prepare to clear out players they think are either to requirements or will bring in money needed to help balance their books ahead of a season in the championship. In another update, Frank Lampard said Alex Iwobi and his teammates at Everton must summon another massive Airport when Crystal Palace visit Goodison Park for a critical Premier League fixture. Everton host Palace with the club's top flight status for next season still in the balance following defeat by Brentford on Sunday. Lampard remains in a position to own their own page. However, with 2 more points required to all, but guarantee survival. Signed a first goal difference to Leeds United, 1 position back in 17th. And on tennis, Emara Ducanu was sitting A levels during last year's French Open. Now she is sitting 12th as a US Open champion as she prepares to make her Roland Garros debut. Since the fairy tale of New York, Raducanu has found wins and fitness had to come by just like many 19-year-olds in their first full year on tour. But unlike in that position, Raducanu has currently rotated courts and been able to attract creative contracts with agents. Sunusi Shaibu Musa, Freedom.
The global news is coming from Freedom Radio 99.5 FM. You can send your comments, opinions, and watch us live on Freedom Radio 90 on Facebook.com. You can get the link to the page on our website, freedomradio.nig.com. Welcome back. You're still listening to Freedom Global News on 99.5 FM. The federal government has urged the staff of the newly commissioned Federal Pay Office building in Kano to utilize the facility diligently. The Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Dr. Zainab Shamsuna Ahmed, was represented by the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Finance and High Education, made report office in period in the state. The Secretary said the new office is provided to ensure that the staff have a working environment to further boost their commitment to work, as well as ease financial transactions at the office of the General of
northern Nigeria. His father was of the Ghana of Fulani clan, a lineage known for producing judiciary scholars, while his mother was from the Fulata Barnoli of Mammanza and Islam scholar, Katsina College, and later went to the University of London's Institute of Education alongside Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, and his teaching certificate after completing his studies at Katsina College and subsequently became a teacher. He started teaching at the Bauchi Training College in 1948. He became the head of the Teacher Training Center in Maru, Sokoto, and was also the Secretary of the Northern Teachers Association. During this period, he established an organization to improve the quality of Quranic scholars' path. Before independence, First Late Aminu, a member of Iyar Mutanen Arewa, a Northern Nigerian cultural association that later evolved into a party and became the dominant party in Northern Nigeria during the Nigerian First Republic. In 1951, he contested for seats in the Kano primary elections and was fairly successful. The late Aminu Kano joined the Northern Element Progressive Union (NEPU) as platform to change what he felt was the autocratic feudalistic of the native northern government. The Kano airport was named after him. A college and also a major street are also named after him in Kano. His house where he lived and died and buried has been converted to the Center for Democratic Research and Training under the Kano Muhammad Abba Abdullah Freedom Radio.
And we have Hauwa Adamu Kiyawa.
The National Bureau of Statistics (NBS) revealed that the consumer price rose to 16.82% from 15.92% in March 2022. The NBS stated this in its Consumer Price Index April 2022 report, saying that the 2% on this. The International Monetary Fund had projected that Nigeria's consumer price index would hit